Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mel Soul at the Mel Soul Golf School here at Paulies Plantation, and today's tip is a swing fault that will cost you distance. I don't work on this a lot. There's not a lot of students that do this, but there are some, and it does cost you a lot of distance, and it's called the reverse pivot. And again, a lot of people don't understand quite what a reverse pivot is, so I'm going to show you. Is when you're in your address position, your sternum is slightly behind the ball. What you want when you go back is you want your sternum to get over that back foot. So you can see it's there. What happens then is when I start my downswing, I move forward, turn, and you can see the sternum is just in front of the ball. That's where the bottom of my arc is going to be. Now, a reverse pivot is when all of this goes the other way on the backswing. So when you go back, you go there. Now that usually occurs when a beginner golfer has been told, don't move your head. So they get there, they have the ball a little bit too far back in their stance, and then they try and keep that, and they end up, so you can see my spine's actually going the wrong way. So the way you're going to cure that is you're going to have the ball position about 2 inches inside, and when you go back, I want you to feel like you get your sternum over the middle of your back foot. That way you have your weight loaded here. When you start your downswing, you shift your weight across, and that weight shift and body rotation, as we've mentioned in other tips, that's the key to power. But if you reverse pivot, inevitably for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So when you start your downswing, the body starts going the other way, and you're going to hit the ground behind a lot, you're going to flip it, you're going to try all different types of things to try and get the club face square. Consistency is not one of the things that's going to happen when you have a reverse pivot. So always take your club, put it on your sternum, swing back, and have a look where that club is. If that club is over your right foot, you're in the right position. That's the feel you want to have. It's a little bit like a baseball pitcher. When you see a baseball pitcher standing on the mound, he does his wind up there. So his chest turns and he gets it over his back foot. If he went too far, he'd lose his balance. If he did this, he'd also lose his balance. So he gets this chest turns to there, and then his weight shift and body rotation, same as in a golf swing. Every sport that requires power requires a weight shift and a body rotation. So get that position at the top right, certainly will make your downswing a whole lot easier.